Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Louisville Wizards Cupcake Relocation franchise. You missed any of the other episodes I've ever on the channel in the playlist. Week 15, folks, you see it right there. Week 15, we lost to the Tennessee Titans by a count of 24-0. 2 interceptions for Joe Flacco, and a really bad game for the team in general. Let's go with Under Siege, talk about the sacks, which were many in the game. We're going to play in the offensive line. It starts up front. The number of the offense is the quarterback, and it's to get the guy to happen at least last week, so to make it much better. We're just going to stay on course. We didn't show up last week, but it's only one game. We understand that. All right, so here we go with the playing spoiler. I know the season hasn't gone exactly the way we wanted it, but it's important to remember that we can't just phone it in the rest of the season. Definitely, it's way too early to be throwing in the towel. If we are able to outstanding and show these guys we can play the top teams right now, they'll be able to prepare. Okay, spoiler alert. So beat the Browns. We got to beat the Browns, folks. That's exactly what we got to do here. It's beat the Browns.
It's week 16 of the NFL, and this one features Tank Dell, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Wizards and the Browns, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. It is week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a winner in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Wizards of Louisville. Hi again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, joining you as always. And Charles, you check out this Louisville team.
The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd.
Looks like we're going to be punting to the Browns here, or kicking to the Browns.
Meanwhile,
for the Browns, we're not worried about it. Let's do this.
Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in week 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Now the Cleveland offense ready to go to work behind the 3-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his second season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Watson on first down.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
Call it a gain of 6.
So this is not looking good.
Bring up second down.
Deshaun Watson, and when you think about the toughest quarterbacks in the league to game plan against, he's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
And when you talk about game planning, putting him in the top 5, that's an easy call because he can make every throw.
And the Browns just taking it to the defense. That secondary getting completely eviscerated on.
When he escapes the pocket and those receivers find their way open, short, medium, and long, he finds the right guy. And last but not least, his toughness. He can stand in the pocket, take a hit, and deliver.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Watson looks to throw again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Watson.
Pushed out to his left. Boy,
Did he get it? No, 4th and inches. Will they go for it, though?
Looks like
That's the
he's
question.
about a 4 too short. The scramble good for
They
a
are
nice
going
gain
to go
of 10
for it.
yards, but still 4th down.
They hand it off. He got it.
I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. Nick Chubb stops short, and this defense
okay.
delivers a turnover on downs.
All right,
on the
so they
very
did stop
first
him.
drive
All right.
of the afternoon. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
1st and 10 here for Flacco.
Oh, and Flacco tried to look, and he just got nailed.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 46-yard line.
To pass, Flacco. And this
Incomplete, Tank Dell.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. If you look at this Browns defense, this unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help. In the
Incomplete again.
Throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Low liner, he whiffed it.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
Watson throws it again. 4 of 6 for 58 yards for Deshaun Watson.
Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go.
And there goes Watson down, a loss of 8.
Let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Watson again. The throw is picked off.
Into more, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield strike.
Picked off. That was a great play there for the Wizards.
Strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the end of the first quarter. It was scoreless.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Flacco. Complete to Washington. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. A handoff here to Ogunbowale. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Flacco. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Incomplete.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Looking left side.
First down.
And he gets it
Hutchinson.
all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Hutchinson. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll go with Boone. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
He'll try again. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal. He's still in search of his first rushing touchdown of the year, but not on that play.
I just wonder if he has some frustration starting to build a little bit because he hasn't gotten into the end zone. Has to just stay calm, stay with...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Dare Ogunbowale, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Wizards post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here.
Incomplete, intended for Ogunbowale, and that
That's
just,
good work to hit the whole line.
like I said, our kicker will not make
As we prepare for these games, we've
that
noticed
extra
offensive
point.
coordinators have had an expanded
Perfect
playbook
time
on
kick.
2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it first and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Shoves him aside. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Here's Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then
2-minute warning.
trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first
2-minute
down.
warning here for
A
the
reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, it's Watson.
oh, he was wide open.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now Watson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
Down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Back to throw, Watson. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And brings up second down. No, third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, Cleveland.
Chubbs is in there, touchdown.
For a Browns touchdown. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their
7-6.
MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
22
After the
seconds
touchdown,
remaining.
It's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. One more go for this offense in the first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Flacco goes down.
And Flacco's going to be dropped. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Incomplete, Tank Dell.
Down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender
They're going
running
for
with
it.
a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes.
Tank Dell, touchdown.
Touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Look at that beautiful pass there. Tank Dell catches the football and outruns.
Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So now with a late touchdown, not only will they take the lead to the locker room, but they'll try and add 2 more here. Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. And
Incomplete, he tried.
So the
Tank
2-point
tried.
conversion, no good. So we are at halftime.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Washington now brings this out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Tank Dell, 2 receptions, 115 yards and a touchdown.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he comes back with one complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Slot man moves right.
22-yard line.
They run it. It's Ogunbowale. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Flacco.
Incomplete.
Going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do.
They're going for it,
emphasize
folks.
And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Oh, no, that was stupid. Why did I go for that? Stupid.
Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Now Watson.
That pass complete to Moore.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn up.
Oh no, why? Son of
He'll
a
be taken
biscuit.
down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of
I
downs.
should have punted it. Instead of
They'll run with
going for
Chubb.
it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack of a 2-point try. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10
Flacco.
at the 16-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland.
This is Akins hauling in the short pass. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Chubbs.
Yeah, not super huge.
It stopped short.
Maybe not
3rd and
counting on
1.
to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in.
Ah, come on.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
That ends the third quarter.
Back
Third
now
quarter
here
comes
on
to an end.
EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Watson now to throw. And he'll find Akins there, complete.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd.
Give it again to Chubbs. Chubbs. 1st down
And he
and
gets
goal.
inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
At the 9-yard line.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg.
What the fudge?
They'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Flacco to throw again on second down.
That's complete to Hutchinson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Taking a shot for down here.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Flacco once more.
That is caught by Dell.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. His throw incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule.
We got to go for it.
He quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Incomplete, and that's going to do it.
But this one is going to wind up incomplete. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. Watson on 1st down. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Now he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game.
2-minute warning.
Stop him behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And very little room to maneuver. They'll get this down to about the 39.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation and taking care of the football.
They're going to run it.
He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Come on.
And he will have a Browns 1st down.
Well, there you have it, folks. This game comes to an end right here. There ain't no way.
10 yards is the pickup there.
It's over.
That should just about put
This
a
team
ball on
comes
this
so close, folks. A lot of great weapons on the team. But that secondary still needs attention.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have
The
the
defense
change
is
after
secondary
intermission,
needs
but they were able to
serious
pitch
attention.
the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Cleveland, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Louisville, the slide continues as they drop now to 3-12. And they'll get a chance to...
There you have it, folks. Like I said, this team has a lot of weapons. But however, the defensive secondary is absolutely butt cheeks. Getting burned a lot. Tank Dell. Tank Dell absolutely goes to 77 overall now. Scratch the claw marks on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Remember the Wolfpack family today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the Relocation Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It is much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. I am out.